Hello, hello. My name is Jerica and this is Project 16, Part B. And I'm addressing current students in EDM310 about sticking with the class and surviving. And my main message to everyone sticking out the class and still in EDM310 is to always put forth your best effort and give each individual blog post 100% no matter what. I know we all remember Dr. Strange standing up at the front of his class talking about how EDM needs at least 9 hours a week to go, just to make the blogs and do the work, and that's how much time you're going to have to put into it. And I just remember sitting there, thinking, I really don't know about that. I don't think I'm going to be putting 9 hours in. But, as the weeks went on and, you start getting that checklist and start researching and pulling up individual links and reading the instructions, 9 hours was starting to look more realistic, and it turned out to be. Because I know that I at least spend 9 hours, sometimes even more, not just working on individual assignments that he's assigned, but just because I just get so into the stuff and looking on other people's blogs and all this stuff that I get drawn into it, and I kind of lose myself for a while. Which, I mean, there's nothing bad about it. I've learned a ton of stuff, and I really hope that all students do too. Or at least, whenever he does say to explore, the teacher's blogs, you take that opportunity and you do, because you will learn a lot from it. Another thing that, current students do need to realize is the time management. I know that I still have, sometimes trouble with my time management, but whenever midterms came around, I really realized that, I needed to get my stuff together, and I needed to start, doing my blog assignments at the end of the week instead of waiting until Sunday or Sunday night, just to hurry up and get everything in. But if you do, get a planner, put it in your phone, like schedule free time to sit out and do your assignments, do your blog posts, research every single link that he has, in the instructions, because it's worth it. When I started putting time aside, I had time during the week to do other things, and I wasn't rushing in the last minute. I was able to focus on other studies and do other things, come Sunday and even the weekend. I wasn't stressing out. I was very relaxed, and I've been doing that for a couple of weeks now, and I gotta honestly say that that's probably one of the best decisions I've made with coming with this class is, first, when you get an assignment and you see the checklist, make sure that you put 100% effort into every single assignment that he does, and do the research, take into consideration that everything that he has there for you, because it's to benefit you. It's not just busy work. It's to better your education, to better your knowledge about social media, and so when you get in the classroom, you can educate your students on everything that you know, and your students deserve the best. And if you put 100% into it and you pay attention to everything and research everything that he gives you, you can give them the best.
Hi, this is Cari. For my piece, I wanted to speak to future students. When you first start this class, please don't get discouraged. I know it seems strange. You're signing up for Twitter accounts, you're being a blogger. When I first started, I didn't understand the point of this class. I thought, I know how to use a computer. I know how to look up videos on YouTube. What more do I need to know? I'll be a great teacher. I know this. The point of this class is to understand that you don't know everything, and that there are professors and teachers out there who are presenting what they have done in their own classrooms for you. I know that you might get just fed up. I know a lot of students in my class have so far, but keep going. You'll be better once you are finished. One particular discouraging part is the iMOVIE on the Mac. Your first week, go ahead and start learning it. Look up videos, ask people, even if you can, find someone that likes to put movies or videos on YouTube. Ask them how they do it, ask them anything that you can, and then start practicing. Maybe do a little bitty 10-second video just to get used to it. Later on, you'll be using this a great deal, especially further down your projects, like on this one. At first, you won't get it, but then there are times that I have spent 4, maybe even more hours in the lab on the iMOVIE, and I'm having so much fun, I don't even realizing I'm working. Just keep going. It even gets better with the green screen. You'll see it once you get into the classroom. There's a large green sheet in the far corner. When you use this, just film whatever you want in front of the green screen. Then on iMovies, you can program it where the green screen is no longer there. You can put a picture or a movie in the background. Once you get closer to this project, like one student was flying around campus, another was on a magic carpet ride. For us, we did it as if my sister was flipping through channels and we were on the TV. It was a lot of fun. And I got many, many ideas for my own students for this. Maybe a history. Do their own history channel of a character that we've already discussed. Or cooking. Show how instead of using 1 cup of flour, you use half a cup or even 2 cups, how it can change. Put math into this. Incorporating different subjects into technology helps the students learn. I've seen this in person, especially with my own nieces. When I showed them my book trailer on The Very Hungry Caterpillar, immediately they wanted to read it. I didn't know until then how important this class was. Also, when you get your groups established, it won't happen immediately. It'll happen later on, probably about the 4th week. You'll be divided into groups of 4 or more, depending on how many people you have in your classroom, and you can name your own group. Your group will be in charge of the different projects. It's a lot of fun when you have different people. You may have idea A, and another person has an idea B. When you put it all together, you get an idea Q that is better than what any of you could have done by yourselves. With this, you're learning how to collaborate with others, to communicate, how to work together. You're building skills that your own students need to know. When you get into your groups, go ahead and plan out your projects. Understand that class time is important time for the projects. Don't work when it is class time. I don't care if your class is at 2 in the afternoon like mine. Don't work during then. Do what you can to not work. It is important. Also, go ahead and set up your Google account as soon as possible so that you can use Google+. It's at the top left-hand corner. It'll be the plus and your name. Click on it, and you can click the different people that you have emailed in the past, or even your own group members. Get that, and you can do a hangout. It helps a great deal when you're working on projects, but you can't all be in the same room. Keep going. That is my main message for my part of the video. I know it is very difficult. Trust me. But keep going. When we are kids, we're taught, good job, you did a great job, good job. But when we fail, no one really says anything. They just sweep it under.
Hey, my name is Chelsea Strong, and I'm going to talk to you about what EDM310 is all about. It's an all web-based class, and it's all green. There's no paper in and there's no paper out. Dr. Strange gives us a checklist at the beginning of the semester, and we have assignments due Sunday at midnight every single week. One of the assignments is C4T, C4K, and C4C, which is comments for kids, teachers, and classmates. First, I'm going to talk to you about C4Ts. C4Ts, Dr. Strange gives us a link every 2 weeks. It's the same teacher. We comment on we go to their blog and we explore their blog. We comment on their latest post, and then we go and summarize it in our Google Docs and we don't post it until that 2 weeks is up. C4Ks is Comments for Kids. He gives us a different link every week, and we comment on one of their posts, and we save it also in our Google Docs in a post, and we do that every 4 weeks, where we post it to our blog. C4Cs is Comments for Classmates, and we do not follow up on that. We only comment on their recent blog post. To find out more about EDM310, you can go to the class blog at www.edm310.blogspot.com. Hope to see y'all there!